There, better. All right, ready? Go ahead.
Hi, you're watching Dante Boxing Nation.
He said, next fight I want Terence Crawford.
Well, I killed the fight. Yeah.
So you wouldn't want that for Manny?
No, because I would know how it would end. I mean, not that I knew it would end in serious disability for Manny. That I wouldn't know. But as a fight, it would only end one way.
You wouldn't want to see Manny take a lot of damage? Would it pull towards your emotions, putting him in a position like that?
Forget my emotions. I wouldn't want to see him take that kind of damage because it might affect his future life, quality of his future life.
When it comes to Pacquiao and Crawford, I think Crawford is an elite welterweight and has a skill set that trumps the skill set of Manny Pacquiao. So I would go with Bud Crawford. But that would be, probably still is, but it's certainly in their prime, in Pacquiao's prime, because Crawford's in his prime now. That would have been an amazing fight to watch. But Crawford, in my opinion, is more skilled than Juan Manuel Marquez. And at best, Manny and Marquez were even in their battles.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Terence "Bud" Crawford has just made history in the sport of boxing by filing a lawsuit against Top Rank for racism. I'm telling you guys, this suit is a major game changer. The suit claims that Aram's sordid history with athletes of color, especially black fighters, and his bias favoring white and Latino fighters is well documented and known throughout the boxing world, and that Aram makes no secret of his deep-seated bias against black fighters. Crawford, who's 34 now, is seeking damages to be determined at trial in excess of $5.4 million. Money the fighter claims he lost due to Top Rank's failure to deliver a second fight in the year two of the extension he signed in 2018, along with the inability to offer him a bout with Errol Spence Jr. The suit claims when Crawford signed to fight Kyle Velasquez in 2019, the agreement included a $900,000 payment if Top Rank didn't, in good faith, offer Crawford a bout with Spence by the end of 2020. Not to mention Bob Arum, he all but sabotaged the Manny Pacquiao versus Terence Crawford fight by his own admission. Bob Arum's job as a promoter is to promote his fighters. For Bob Arum to admit that he didn't want to get his fighter Terence Crawford this big fight with Manny Pacquiao because he was in fear that Manny Pacquiao would lose, that is a clear conflict of interest, and that's exactly the way it will be seen in a court of law. I mean, guys, Terence Crawford might have really started something in the sport of boxing, because there are a lot of people that are exposed to being sued. Because once again, a microphone and a camera is the most dangerous weapon in the world. And I'm not just talking about promoters. I'm talking about analysts that work for TV networks or apps and et cetera, commentators that have went on air and called George Kambosos the undisputed champion, which means they're saying that Devin Haney is not the lightweight champion, because you can't have it both ways. Those type of statements could easily warrant a lawsuit. You guys remember when Guillermo Rigondeaux got the biggest win of his career, beating top 3 pound for pound the best fighter in the world, who was much bigger than him, by the way, Nonito Donaire. Well, right after that fight, as the Cuban and his team were celebrating the win, Bob Arum, he's standing right next to Rigo, and he says to the reporters, that was a horrible performance. It was boring. He's saying all of these things about Rigo, and he says, I don't know how I'm going to promote this guy. It was a horrible performance. This is what he keeps saying right in front of Guillermo Rigo, right? That is what you call, once again, a conflict of interest. Your job is to promote this man, just like his job was to promote Terence Crawford. If someone gives you a job to promote a product and you're trying to sell it, but every time customers come over to you and they want to buy it, you're telling them you don't want to buy this product. It's horrible. Why don't you go across the street and go buy what they're selling over there? That is a clear lawsuit right there. That is called sabotage. And that's exactly what Bob Arum did to Terence Crawford and Guillermo Rigondeaux's career. By his own admission, he tried to sabotage their career. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and play the clip, and then I'm going to unpack everything. But before I do, let me go ahead and sum everything up. So Barbershop Conversations, he did an interview with Cameron Duncan, someone who's very close to Top Rank. And he revealed an extraordinary revelation when it comes to Top Rank. Credit to Barbershop for asking the question. Let me go ahead and play this clip, and I'll be right back.
Ask Cameron Duncan, do Top Rank have like columns of fighters? And they say, we don't want this guy fighting the black fighter. We don't want this fighter fighting the Mexican fighter, and so on and so forth.
You're going to get into the racial stuff, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm asking.
That's a theory there by the greatest matchmaker, probably, in my opinion, ever.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not going to mention his name either, but you know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
And he used to have a thing up on his board, NBF, no black fighters.
Uh-huh.
And when I was taught to bring up a fighter, you know, and again, it's just, he used to say to me, you can go anywhere in the country. And I'm going to leave it at this. I don't want to go into a long discussion because people are people in God's eyes, and we're all the same. He used to say to me, you can go anywhere into a city in America or anywhere in the world and ask a white guy, and he didn't say any other, he didn't say anything about Hispanic, anything. Ask a white guy to throw a jab, and half of them are going to turn backwards and throw it like a girl and everything. Ask any black man on a street corner in any city in the world, and they will snap out a jab in a heartbeat. And I used to laugh. He said, they're just more physically gifted. And he said, and so they have speed, and better to stay away from them. Nothing personal. So I said, okay. And I've lived by that. And, you know, I don't want to sound like some weird guy, but, you know, you're trying to be safe with your guys. And so, yeah, there is a thing about that, you know, but not in a bad way, in a very respectful way, you know, to be careful. So that's all.
So there it is. Right, check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about this company, NWA Cane Corsos. They breed Cane Corso Mastiffs, which is a guardian dog that is treasured for its protective nature and strong loyalty to family. If you're looking for a family-friendly dog that's intelligent, muscular, and brave enough to take on any intruder, then you need a Cane Corso Mastiff. Cane Corsos are extremely versatile, performing well in a variety of activities such as hunting, agility, competitions, and obedience trials. With its athleticism and versatility as a hunting dog, guard dog, sports dog, and a show dog, the Cane Corso Mastiff is perfect for any family. They also have standard French bulldogs with excellent health, structure, temperament, and superior bloodlines with many champions in present-day and pedigrees. Visit NWA Cane Corsos on all social media platforms to find the perfect puppy for your home today.